Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to a spooky Jurassic World Evolution 2 mini park tour. A little mini park build, a Halloween themed park build to celebrate, well, Halloween, the best holiday of the year. Really, this is an excuse to showcase two brand new mods that came out today, one of which showcases a whole new series of cosmetics for our dinosaurs that gives them Halloween horror makeovers, very, very cool, and another one which is a horror themed new species altogether. I say horror themed, it's not actually, but they've made it sort of horrific in nature. And the third one is this mist you can see moving around where we are right now. This is not the standard Dominion mist, this is the Island Tour Waterfall mod mist by Sir Zero John. So, we've landed in our horror themed park and we're gonna go have a little explore. So we're walking, you know, there's red lights everywhere, that means you know it's spooky. Now that they've added this cosmetic damage to the game, you know, that we can break these buildings and yet they still function, you know, it looks fantastic. This kind of the rubble and the cracked glass, shattered spider webbed glass like that, the cobweb glass. Looks really, really good, and the buildings still function. It makes me want to build Horror Park 3.0, but I think I probably need to try and do something else with my life. So let's get started on our walking tour. We're going to go see all these different species in order, starting with a new Baryonyx cosmetic. So let's go check that out. Oh, I should credit a Scary Face as well for these incredible statues. There's one for basically every single species in the game, which is pretty awesome. Right, here we go. Okay. Oh, don't know why two of these were on the ground, by the way. I don't know what's going on there, but over here, there we go. So this is part of Master Duke's Halloween Horrors. And the first one we're seeing here is the radioactive sewer Baryonyx, which not only remodels the Baryonyx, as you can see, we've got quite a large gular pouch kind of thing going on there. The body shape feels almost Indoraptor-esque in some ways, rather than the Baryonyx. You know, this is a slinking... Well, now that we've done that, we're going to go see this actually in the exhibit. Whoa. Yeah, so it's got this slinking, it is the Indoraptor movement, but with the Baryonyx sort of basal morphology. It's a really, really cool combination, and it makes this, God, I love that mist. It makes this creepy, sewer-dwelling Baryonyx. Okay, pause. Now you'll see, of course, it's got sort of grey, dark skin, and then around the mouth, it's got this kind of toxic green sort of coloration. If I can just pause it, with the mouth open, like so, as you should be able to see, hopefully. Just hop into Ansel for a second. The inside of the mouth also has all this green coloration. So it's this toxic spill Baryonyx that's been chugging down toxic radiation and now stalks through the sewers ready to chomp on people. Man, I love this mist. Right, moving on. So we have another creature here. As you can see, it's another cosmetic by Master Do, and this one is a Therizinosaurus cosmetic. This is the Krueger Therizinosaurus cosmetic. Now we don't have a viewing area here, but you can just about see it over there. Might see again some changes. We've got more of a gular pouch thing going on. There's long claws. Is it going to get close enough? Yes, there you go. So the Krueger Therizinosaurus, of course, based on Freddy Krueger with those humongous claws and the general bloodletting. And now we've got the same thing in Therizinosaurus form. A fantastic natural mix there. So let's hop into the exhibit and check it out again. Like I said, these are all cosmetics, so they won't replace anything in your game. There we go. We've got those pinprick Halloween horror eyes, blood spattered everywhere across the feet, and of course those claws absolutely drenched in gore. That's really cool. It really does look like, you can say it's a Krueger one, or you can say it's just been on a murder spree. This is nightmare fuel right here. It really is. It's kind of terrifying. Look at that thing. What a beast. It looks fantastic. And again, I like that it's not just texture edits. There are morphology changes here to make the dinosaurs a little bit more intimidating in their sort of basal shaping. Oh. Sure, that's what you want to scratch yourself with there, buddy. Okay, very cool. Right, moving on. Low health. That'll be fine. Moving on. So next we have a couple of aquatics. This one, right? So last Friday, last Thursday, someday last week, I uploaded a video where we toured a Skull Island recreation, and one of the things I said was, we'll never get a Skullcrawler in Jurassic World Evolution 2 because it just doesn't really fit into a rig. Maybe it's something we could do down the line, but it's a very complicated thing. Well, as it happens, we kind of have one. As part of Master Dude's Halloween Horrors, we now have a Skullcrawler Tylosaurus. So, let's hop over here. Take a look, there we go. So we'll see them from, of course we'll hop into the lagoon properly in a second, but it is very cool. It is a Tylosaurus with Skullcrawler sort of, tell you what, let's just do it like this. That was fun for a second, but let's just hop in like this. It's a Tylosaurus with Skullcrawler markings on it, which is just such a fun idea. And you can say it's a Skullcrawler, or you can say it's the Dinosaur Revolution Tyrannosaurus Rex, depending on which way you prefer. But you can see you've got the striping down the side, this kind of bony rib sort of striping. We've got this, then this terrifying, I've got those black markings there, like where the skull shape, where the fenestra in the skull would have been. I've got that sort of white skull colour at the front. It looks really, it's a really fun choice actually. I think that looks absolutely spectacular and very, very spooky. And Tylosaurus is a good fit because it's already got these sort of jagged, misshapen teeth and everything like that, but now it's in proper full-on skull Halloween costume kind of mode. Can I just say that? This pack, Halloween Horrors, I hope we do this every year. This is such a fun idea to celebrate my favourite holiday. And this is why Halloween's the best. You can't really do this at Christmas, it just wouldn't be the same. But Halloween, Skullcrawler Tylosaurus. Exceptional. Whilst we're here, we're going to nip down, I don't know why we're doing it like this, but we are. We're going to nip a little bit further, and this is the only one that is not part of Master Dude's Halloween Horrors. This is a brand new species by HyperSG, and this is the Abysaurus. Abysaurus is, of course, a real existing plesiosaur, but there's been some, you know, little changes here to maybe make it a little bit more Halloween appropriate. So let's check it out. But you can already see the eyes in the distance, those glowing, luminous eyes pinpricking through the darkness. Very cool. I don't know why you float in this. Why am I not down there? I've never understood that. This is much brighter at night than I realized. There it is. Look at that. Those eyes. Very, very cool. Right, so let's do what we did a second ago. Let's go check that out down here. So yeah, Abysaurus by HyperSG. We've got this lovely, really nicely detailed skin. Kind of this flat, chunky, almost turtle-esque body in some ways. Little tail there at the end. A couple of lovely flippers. But it's the head where the horror... Also, this just looks great. Look at it. What a beaut. So not only do those luminous, huge luminous eyes, but the teeth, which is not a rare thing for creatures like this, to have these splayed out, terrifying needle teeth, because this is something really appropriate for catching fish. You know, you've got all these needles poking out. You kind of just need to bite near the fish, and the chances of them getting caught on something, because they're jagging out at all these different angles, is pretty bloody high. But it's very Halloween horror appropriate, and then you throw in those luminous eyes, and suddenly you've got something pretty intimidating if you're a small fish. And even if you're not, frankly. I wish you could make this darker somehow, that would be cool. But yeah, doesn't that look great? That looks really good. That really looks like a horror plesiosaur movie or something like that. Yeah, that's great. I can see that in something like Fossil Fuel, you know? It would be appropriate. Right, we have one more thing to check out, folks. Let's hop back into our first person yet again. It's the first person noise, in case you're not used to my tour videos. Can you see the runes in the background? Yeah, a little bit of flame there. So we're going to head through the mist, through the red lights, past our Abysaurus, and check out our Jurassic Park tour ride over here at the far end of the park. God, I love this mist. It makes me sad. It's more like fog than mist, actually, I would say. But of course, you got the natural stuff from the Biosyn forest around the area, but then this one lets us put it everywhere. How it catches the torchlight's really nice as well. Okay, let's go on a little drive. What lurks in our final exhibit? So this is our final part of Master Dude's Halloween Horrors. Oh, you can just see it over there on the left-hand side. Let's go check it out. This is actually one that I think we saw last year as well, but it is the Joker Giga. I don't know if I've picked the exact right color, but basically it's a bit of Joker colored and Joker patterning on the Giganotosaurus to make it look a little bit more like the Joker, basically. And there's some better photos of it on the website, but it's got the it's got the white underneath there for the clown paint. It's got the red lips there. I did pick the one I thought looked most appropriate, and then the green skin over the body as well. Of course, very Joker appropriate. Okay, well, let's hop down in person like this so we can get a flashlight on it. There you go. Actually, a really good way to view your parks is. So yeah, there you go. It's got a little bit of purple in there as well. It's kind of like classic Joker rather than modern Joker in that purple and green. And then we've got the white face paint and the red lips. Joker Giga. Something we have seen before. I don't think it was Master Do. I think someone else did one last year. But one of the more ridiculous ones in the pack. But a good way to finish things off, I think. And you know what? Some of the alternate colorations, less intensely purple and green and stuff like that, don't look ridiculous. It's quite a nicely designed skin. It's just the colours for this one are obviously meant to be Joker appropriate, and that makes him look a little bit weird. Blind in one eye? No. But there you go, Joker Giga. So, there's our little park. It wasn't much of a park, I'm not gonna lie, but I had fun building it. That's Master Duke's Halloween Horrors with the Krueger Therizinosaurus, Radioactive Sewer Baryonyx, Joker Giga, and Skullcrawler Tylo, and then the Abysaurus by HyperSG, and of course the Island Tour Waterfall mod by Sir Zero John, which doesn't just include the mist, it includes, well, waterfalls, for example, it includes a bunch of other things, but I figured the mist was the most appropriate to showcase in this specific park. That is our Halloween mini tour. I will be back in an hour or so. We're going to do a little bit of a live stream tonight. Primal Carnage Extinction has a new Halloween update. Some really cool new Halloween themed skins and some ultimate skins as well. So we're going to showcase all those and play some Primal Carnage. So if you are at home tonight and want to join in or just come hang out and chat, come back about 8 o'clock UK time. And yeah, hope you all are having a fantastic Halloween. It's the best time of year. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me. Go give all these mod makers some love down below. I will link all 3 of these mods in the description of the video. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.